Pennsylvania has one of the most restrictive ballot access laws in the U.S. In the last 2 statewide elections, no minor or third-party candidate was able to get on the ballot. Over the last decade, 2 candidates who tried were fined $80,000 each, and the cases are still being appealed. The Voters' Choice Act would provide ballot access for everyone.
You can help get the Voters' Choice Act enacted just by talking to your locally elected legislator.
Hello, Senator Blank's office.
Hello, I'm Jane Doe. I live in Mayberry, and I'd like to make an appointment with Senator Blank about ballot access.
Senator Blank is in Harrisburg today. Can I relay a message?
Please ask him to call me about scheduling an appointment.
Will do.
I tried to call Senator Blank, but I couldn't get an appointment.
You have to be persistent. Hello, I'm Bob, and I live in Mayberry, and I'd like to make an appointment with Senator Blank to speak to him about ballot access.
Unfortunately, our scheduler is at the sauna. Would you please call back tomorrow?
Hello, I'm Bob, and I live in Mayberry, and I'd like to know when I can speak to Senator Blank about ballot access.
He'll be back Wednesday next week. Is 11 a.m. a good time for you?
Perfect.
Part 3. Getting ready. Be on time. Dress neatly but casually. Be prepared. You don't want to be in there and searching for papers. Plan your visit.
Gee, I've never visited a politician before. How do we do this?
Let's go over our talking points. We actually have a VCA kit. It includes talking points, checklists, and brochures. Here are the papers. And this information is available at www.paballotAccess.org too.
It says here that independent and third-party candidates need 20 to 67,000 signatures to get a ballot line, where the Democrats and Republicans only need 2,000. That would mean over 100,000 signatures to withstand a challenge.
One of the reasons voter participation has declined to an all-time low is due to this lack of choices.
Let's make sure we present all of our talking points, but remain polite. Hi, I'm Jane, and this is Bob and Charles. We have an 11 a.m. appointment with Senator Blank.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm the Senator's legislative assistant. Senator, these are 3 of your constituents who'd like to speak to you about ballot access.
Hi, I'm Jane. Nice to meet you.
I'm Jim. Hi, I'm Bob. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Bob.
It's Charles. Great to be here.
Hello, Charles.
We're all here to talk with you about the Voters' Choice Act.
Statewide candidates need 2,000 signatures to get on the ballot. This seems manageable. Why would you want to change this?
The requirement for independent and minor party candidates is much more restrictive. For instance, in 2006, 67,000 signatures were required for independent and minor party candidates to appear on the statewide ballot.
And this changes every year because it's based on 2% of the winning total of the winning candidate from the last statewide election.
In the last 2 state-level elections, no independent or third-party candidates were able to get on the ballot because of these restrictions.
Well, yes, that all sounds very undemocratic. But what about ballot clutter?
In the 2010 Lieutenant Governor GOP primary election, there were 9 candidates, and yet nobody seemed concerned about ballot clutter then.
What about the Communist or the Nazi Party?
Actually, any party would need a substantial number of voters to gain recognition. Currently, aside from the Democrats and Republicans, only 2 parties meet the criteria.
Why should I care?
It would stop ballot challenges from clogging up the court, and it would stop embarrassments like bonus gate, and it would save the state money at a time when the state desperately needs to save any penny it can.
In Iraq or Egypt, it's easier to get on the ballot than it is here currently.
The VCA is supported by Common Cause and Vote PA, among many others.
Can we count on you to vote for it?
I'll need to look into this before I'm making a decision.
Would you agree with any of the provisions of this bill?
When can we get back to you?
Why don't you call me back in about a week?
Part 5. After the meeting. Review how you think the meeting went. Do a post-mortem. Discuss who and when to follow up. Fill out the follow-up form. Review. Pennsylvania is one of the worst states for ballot access and voter choice. The Voters' Choice Act has been introduced to make ballot access fairer. Talk to your legislator about the Voters' Choice Act. To get an appointment, be polite, be persistent. Be on time, be prepared for the meeting, dress neatly.